You ready for this?
Let's get social.
I was this close to believing the lie that if you're an entrepreneur, burnout is just inevitable. And then if you're a mom, being constantly exhausted is just a part of the game. Walking around here living in both spheres, running a public relations agency and then also parenting this very active, sometimes needy 2-year-old, it's got me walking around here thinking that my default setting has to be one of burnout. But honestly, that hasn't been working very well for me as of late. So the past couple of weeks, I've been looking for ways to actively slow down and to reset. And there are a few things that have been working for me. I'm actively working to disassociate my worth and value from my productivity. It's taking some unlearning. I know that's going to be a process, but there are some things I've found so far that have been working to help pull me out of that. The first is reading. Okay, so this is where you're going to want to roll your eyes like, wow, come on, give me something new. I swear this is not just the former English teacher in me. So I headed to the bookstore when I knew I was going to do this strategy. And what's tempting is I typically always go to the business section because I want to learn as much as possible about how to have a better booming business. But the key is fiction. So the idea is you read 30 minutes of a fiction book while you eat lunch every day. And the reason it has to be fiction is because it gives your brain a break as you transport yourself to this new fictional realm. And then it lets you kind of decompress during an otherwise busy day. The first book I did this with this year was Deacon King Kong by James McBride. I would read for 30 minutes while I eat every day. Book is because when you're reading nonfiction, in my opinion, you're still learning, your brain is still on. Fiction, especially this book, allowed me to escape my reality. This book in particular, it's so good. The second thing that's helped me is working out, which I normally don't do. But I found ways that make it very easy for me to just move my body every day. So I actually represent Gina Boober. She is a certified fitness trainer and she has this idea that it's just about moving your body to feel good. You should be finding joy in moving every day. Her brand, Up to the Beat, I actually watch her videos. Very lively, she has this energy. It's actually really refreshing. And so her videos, I can do them right at home, take a little break. She works out to music that you're familiar with, so it's like fun to dance along with songs that you know. When I'm not working out with the Gina Boober videos, then I am working out with Miyogi. It's something I newly involved myself with. It is a wellness brand here in Tampa, and they're most popular for their trap yoga classes. So I'll be sure to link that below in case you want to schedule a virtual class of your own. But this has been good in centering me. Even the words she was saying to us as we were moving our bodies were to remind us to be present. And I don't know the last time I did that. And so taking trap yoga classes, even virtually now with Miyogi, is kind of a game changer too. The third thing I do to avoid burnout a little bit is specifically curate my feed. TikTok has been my saving grace. I know that sounds ridiculous. I follow people on there specifically for burnout tips, because if you become aware of what it is you're doing, you have to have intentional dialogue about that thing to increase your awareness so that you can purposefully step back from what it is you're doing. And so one of the people who I love freaking following on TikTok is Emily Ballesteros.
So there are 3 types of burnout. Burnout by volume, which is the most popular. It's being booked back to back to back, having no energy for yourself. Burnout by boredom, which is feeling stuck and being uninspired or unsatisfied with elements of your life. And burnout through socialization or social burnout. And these are people who are people pleasers and struggle to set boundaries.
She's actually teaching you ways to push back against the construct that expects you to work all day long, and she gives you tangible tips. So I follow people like her so that while I'm scrolling, I'm actually seeing stuff to help me get control over my tendency to overwork. I'll link all her stuff below. I'm actually planning to book a session with her. I need like personalized attention. I'll keep you posted on how it goes. The third thing I'm trying to do to avoid burnout as an entrepreneur and avoid burnout as a mom is eat better. Okay, so to my mom friends, I don't know if you've noticed this, but do you tend to kind of like graze on whatever it is your kid's eating? Like he wants to snack all day, so by extension, you're snacking all day. I'm trying to get control over that. And so I am using this app called MyFitnessPal, and it just helps me be mindful of what I'm putting into my body. I just started using it, and I probably input my information like every other day when I remember, but even that has helped me to be more mindful of what I put in my body. And on the days I eat better, I don't feel like such crap, which helps me make better choices. And finally, putting on an away message, which I don't normally do, and it kind of makes me like, ugh, even saying it, because I like the idea of my clients always thinking I'll be available. But I'm not. I'm trying to be better about having an automatic message that goes up every day at 5 o'clock to say our office is closed. I try to not only step away at 5, which I sometimes fail at, but putting up a message to communicate that. And I've noticed that my anxiousness over always being on calms down a little bit when I know that they know I'm away and I'll be right back. Date nights are my last strategy for avoiding burnout. I'm talking intentionally getting it together to shave my legs and go to the mall or some other kind of store to buy an outfit, to battle the crowds, to find something that is on sale because your girl is on a budget, and to dress up and look nice for a night out in the town, which helps me to turn my brain off, to bond and connect again. You ready for this?
Let's get social. You better recognize, as they say. Why are you looking so sexy?
I'm here for audio.
Hey, audio.
Two things I want to try that I'm hearing work are getting 8 hours of sleep, which I don't know. I guess I'll try sleeping. And the second thing is this gratitude journal I keep hearing people talk about. People who actively say or think about what it is they're grateful for tend to have like raw, peaceful, attitude, and they're happier. And I'm just like, what's happy, No, I'm happy. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna look up what it entails and specifically how you do it, but that's something I'd like to kind of add to my toolbox of strategies that I use to avoid burnout. And if you have any tips on things that are working for you, drop them in the comments below, because I really do want to know what other people are doing and what's working. I have resolved to not bring burnout with me into 2021 because this year has to be better in so many ways. And even though there's going to be so much that happens outside of our control, this is something I can control. And I'm determined to do just that.